I want to see if I can go from $0 to a mega farm. My name is Hugz, and welcome to the Mega Farm Survival Challenge. We're going to start from absolutely nothing and see what we can make happen. This is going to be incredibly tough, but we're going to try it anyway. So right now, I have $0. I have 0 tools, except for my handy dandy flashlight here. Goes on, goes off. That's about it. Okay, where do we even start here? I've never tried a challenge like this before, so this should be interesting. This is where you normally start the game. Yeah, we got nothing. So, where are we? We are playing on the Zelanka map. I like this map because it has these very regular field shapes, and I think this will kind of, I don't know, be easiest to work on for us, easiest to start from. So we'll see how it goes. Now, in terms of what we're going to shoot for first, there's a lot of fields on this map, but they're all expensive. None of them are super cheap, except for this corner right over here. If we start at 69, hang on.
Hey.
And we work our way down, you can see all these fields in the top left corner are relatively cheap, and I think they're within our grasp. So 71 here, 26,904. That's going to be the first one that I want to target. But being that we have $0, we need to make some money first. How are we going to do that? Well, there's really only one way that you can do that when you start like this, and that's contracts. Either that or you mod the game and you do something else. I don't know, but we're going to do some contracts and try and build up enough money, and it's going to take a while. This is not going to be an easy thing. We are going to have to lease the equipment for the contract, which will make them pay out a little bit less too. So let's take a look and see what kind of contracts we got available here. And it looks like we've got quite a few available. I do have the more contracts mod installed, so you might not see as many in your game if you're trying this, but go ahead and grab that mod. I think what we're going to start with is a nice, easy wood transport mission. So we got to pick up the wood over here. We got to drop it off over here. We'll get paid a nice sum of 3,315 minus the 259 for renting the equipment. So let's go ahead and borrow items, and let's go ahead and jump in and get this started. Oh yeah, all in one machine here. Okay, I'm liking this. I feel pretty good. This is a good start. So we've got a bit of a drive to get to the place we need to pick up this wood at, but shouldn't be too far. This is a pretty good truck here, so we'll make quick work of this. Let's zip on over there.
A few inches later.
Okay, we made it. Here's our pile of wood. Let's line up nice and neat, right? Yeah, I'm thinking that looks pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and unfold, get our crane ready. We'll hop into our crane view as well. All right, I got some wood to load up, so, I mean, no reason to mess around here. I'm just going to get started. In a perfect world, I can get this all in one trip, because we don't want to be spending too much time on each one of these contracts. It's going to take maybe I should put the sports out. That's going to take a very, very long time, and time is kind of precious right now. We have a lot to do in a very short amount of time here. Made pretty short work of that. Last log here going in, and then we can start the trip over to the log processing facility. Hopefully every contract goes as smoothly as this. If it does, we'll have this done in no time. All right, there we go. Easy peasy. Let's fold this guy up. Let's get out of here. Let's do this. Oh, I should probably also fasten my straps there. Okay. All right, off we go. Here we go on the long trip over to the processing facility. We're almost there. This is a very bumpy road for some reason. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. Where do we got to go? And right here. All right, let's stop it there. We'll unstrap real quick. And I think we got to sell wood here. Bam. Oh, wood transport complete. Let's go ahead and finish this contract. This is going to put us on the map. Let's go. Oh, baby, we're no longer broke. $3,332. Very, very nice. That's a big, big moment. That's a win for us. Very first win of the series. So if we want to get that field, we only need to do that about 10 more times and we'll have enough. Maybe there's some better paying contracts in here, though. Let me see. Let me take a peek. Okay, we have some harvesting contracts, but, and this is a big, big but. Big but. Okay.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Forget about that. No time for that, Hugz. 54. Bam. I think this is like one of the, if not the biggest fields on the map. Then we've also got 52 right next to it, which is much, much smaller. It's just extremely long. So we get 5,572 if we do 52, but 17,783 if we do 54. Boy, okay, let me hop over to 54. Oh, and it's right here. Let's take a look at this real quick and just see if the juice is going to be worth the squeeze, because this is going to take a while probably if I had to guess. And I think we would end up doing it all ourselves too to make sure that we maximize profits. You know, it doesn't look too bad. Let me see, what size is the header going to be here? Oh, geez, I can't really tell. It's really going to depend on how big this header is and what John Deere is this. Let me look in the shop. It's got the treaded front wheel. Let me check that guy out and see what harvester that is, because that's going to play a big role in this and determine how long it's going to take. All right, I'm pretty sure the harvester in that contract is going to be this guy right here, the S7. And then for the header, it's either going to be the HT45X or the 50F. They're both pretty big. So I am actually thinking I'm going to take this contract. Yeah, we're going to do this one. And that's going to actually be like such a big leap. That's going to put us over 20,000. That's very, very close to what we need to be. Okay, let's just do it. Let's get into it. Let's do it. We've got this other stuff here too. Not worried about that. Borrow contract though. We need to make sure we do that. Okay. Let's see. Was I right? All right. S7.800. Oh boy, is there a big difference in that? Let me check. No, so that is exactly the one we're in, the S7.800. Okay. I got worried for a second there. Let's grab this header and let's get over to the field. If I can get this thing on here, there we go. And yep, we got the HT45X too. So this should, hang on. What's the best way over there? This should be relatively straightforward. I think I got to cut out into the street and maybe drive across that guy's farm right there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get on the field. I'm gonna get started. We're gonna do the headlands first, as always, as everyone pretty much always, and watch out, people. It's not where you want to be. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna car. Oh, boy. Okay, let's cut down this little track here. We'll use this path to get in. I think we can sneak by these trees, potentially. Can I get through? Okay, it was close, but we did it. Okay. All right, welcome to field 54. It doesn't actually look as big from this vantage point, so yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and get our harvester opened and unfolded. I'm just curious, how big is our pipe here? That's a big pipe. Don't act like you're not impressed. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Okay, we're unfolded. Let's turn it on. Let's go ahead and also get our Jeeps going, the old Jeeps. All I need is the steering assist, really. I think I'm gonna do 2 headlands. That just kind of makes me feel a little bit better, and everything else should be good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and lower this guy down. Did it turn off? It did turn off. That's weird. Okay, let's do this. Okay, last little bit here. Field took a little while, but it was still fun. We did the whole thing ourselves. We had to make one delivery up until this point, so it was definitely the right equipment for the job. And yeah, I like using these big harvesters. It's just fun. So let's go ahead. Let's pull into the JCB fast track icon. Let's go pick up this load. The drop-off point is literally like right here, but I'm excited to get this money, man. This is gonna put us pretty much right close to where we need to be. I think we're gonna need like another $6 grand. Man, so that's gonna be maybe two more contracts of some sort. I'm gonna have to check out the list afterwards and check. And that's actually if we don't get any like bonus cash from this, because I think sometimes you do. In fact, let's check. Let's see where we're selling here. So this is the farmer's market. Now, I am not sure if we're gonna have excess oat here. If we do, we'll get a tiny bit of a bonus on top of the actual contract price. But let's get up here and let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of dumperoonies, and let's stop right there. Perfect. Okay, let's start dumping. Now, as soon as the contract is complete, if we have any extra, I think we get to sell it. And oh yeah, baby. Oh, let's go. We got an extra 4.4 thousand on top of the actual contract there. So let's hop out, because this thing's about to disappear. Fast track, the JCB 8330 icon. This is actually a beastly tractor. Let's go ahead and go to contracts and active. Now, I know some of you might be saying, Hugz, use the equipment on field fit. I understand. If I wanted to make things super efficient, I could do that, but I want to do something else. So we're going to collect this. Oh, baby, let's go. 24,000. How much did we need for the field? Which one was it? 71 here? 26,904. We need 2,600 bucks. Okay, let's look for one more contract and we'll finish this out strong. Guys, if you are enjoying the Mega Farm Survival Challenge, make sure you hit that like button so the series can grow. And if you're not already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a single episode. And it's absolutely free, so why not? All right, let's get back to the action. Well, I've scouted out all the available contracts to us, and it's looking like we're probably going to have to do 2, which actually shouldn't be too big of a deal, because there are some smaller fields here that we have some baling contracts on. And then we do also have, no, not this one, this guy right here, stone picking contract. And this one is really good because it's right across from the shop on field 45. So we're going to do this guy first, and then I think we're going to do one of these baling contracts or a bale wrapping, one of those to finish things off. And that should get us the 26,000, pardon me, that we need in order to buy our first official field. So let's go down here. Stone picking. It's going to take 779 off. Really? Come on, man. That's so much. Okay, let's borrow the items. Let's do it. And we got to head over to field 45 for our stone picking contract. Where is... Oh, no. Wait, what? Did I not? Why can't I jump in the stuff? Hang on. Oh, boy. It wasn't letting me tab over to the vehicle for a second there. That was a little bit worrisome. But we have it now. So let's go ahead. And how exactly does this hook up here? Do I hook up the trailer first? And then the trailer hooks up to that? I think I got to hook up this guy first, right? And then this guy attaches to the trailer? I'm not quite sure. Well, let's just try it and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to say I can't attach this thing to the trailer. Is there a hitch on the trailer itself that I can attach this thing to? Let me see here. I don't think there is. Huh. Maybe I just have to do them separately. Okay, well, let's just take this thing over to the field 45, right there, and let's just start picking up some rocks. Let's go get them, man. Watch out, people. Sorry about that. Nobody was harmed in the making this video, I promise. Let's unfold this guy. And what do I got to do here? Turn on stone picker. Lower, fold, etc., etc. Okay, very good. Let's this is a small field, so hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I guess we'll see. I don't even know if I'm gonna need a trailer for this thing, guys. We're only at 5%, and we're gonna be exactly done when this thing is full. There's like 6% full, 7% done. Yeah, we're gonna finish almost exactly the same time as the field is done. So okay, even better, perfect. Speed on this is pretty good too, 9 miles per hour. The width is a little small, but it's going fast. I mean, it's not a big field, so it's not terrible. You get some really cool patterns on this field as you're going through with this rock picker. Yeah, especially if you do it like as like the same every single time.
2 hours later.
All right, we're at 98%. I'm just trying to think, how much is stone worth? Should I go and potentially try and sell this, or do I just complete it? I think I just complete it. Let's check the price of stone really quick. Stones, right here. 91? Yeah, no thank you. Let's hop out of here. We're done with this contract. Thank you very much, sir. Give me my 1,600 bucks. Okay, what are we at now? 25,909. Okay, any of these like bale contracts right here should do it. I just need to pick the right one. I want to get one that's not too far from the store. That way it's a nice short trip over, but I also want to get one that pays relatively decently. I think we're going to go for this contract right here. It's on field 20. We're going to be baling for old Ben over here. Why does Ben look so familiar? Either way, it's $519 for the lease, so we'll be paid $19.55 minus the $519. That should get us over the hump. I think maybe like just barely there. Let's go ahead and borrow this though. And oh, let me actually transfer into it this time. Okay, beautiful. Well, let's head on over to field number 20 and let's do some baling, baby. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm pretty excited.
1 eternity later.
Look at this field we just harvested. Like, there's so many weeds on it already. What is happening here? It's like some super weeds growing in that spot. I don't know why that is. If you guys know, leave it in the comments section down below. Let me know, like, why does the computer just grow weeds immediately? All right, here's our field right here. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. It looks like 2 headlands potentially. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say definitely 2 headlands. Just don't know the width and the distance though. I'm gonna try and configure our GPS here, see if I can't get this like dead on. If I can, that would be cool. Maybe that is what it's going with right there, just the automatic like 10 meters. Let's see if we get on here. No. I mean, it's close, but I think we need to adjust this a little bit more first. All right, I don't know how this was done, but it's not really fitting like any conventional things that I'm putting in here, so I'm just gonna follow the lines. We're just gonna do it like that. It's just gonna have to be what it is. What an interesting tractor it gave us as well. This is, I'm pretty sure this is the one that you can put different attachments on the back, right? It kind of looks like that, right? It has like parts of the frame and stuff missing. Yeah, very, very cool tractor. So yeah, it's one I've never used. I can say that for sure. All right, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to guess that we're going to get 7 bales out of this field. If you guys have a guess, leave it in the comment section down below. But that's my guess, 7 bales. Here we go.
6 hours later.
Well, I'm on the last line here. I don't think I'm going to get my 7 bale guess. It's probably going to be maybe 5. I don't even know if it's going to be 5. Yeah, I don't even think we're going to get to 5 bales on this. 4. Okay, well, I did change it, though, to 150 centimeters to make it where I have to stop less often and unload the bales. So, you know, I'll blame it on that, okay? It's because I changed it to 150 centimeters. But let's go. We're almost at 100%. Bam. There we go. Off we go. And that should get us our 26.9, 27? Yes, 27,000. Okay, now let's take a look at the map. One thing that I just thought of that might put a little bit of a damper on our plan here. 71, 26.9, 72. Okay, here's what I want to look at. What is on these fields? I'm thinking here, if we get like something really crazy, like a vegetable, those are not really great to harvest. And oh boy, it's looking like it's going to be spinach, isn't it? Yikes. Okay, so that's spinach on that field. What do we need to harvest spinach? Because we're gonna have to harvest this field ourselves. Let me take a look. Here's the only spinach harvester in the game. $635,000. Oh man, how much is this to rent or to lease? I don't even have enough money to. Well, okay. All right, that's ridiculous. I don't know if I can go for that. Let me look over here again. We need something that is going to be easy, not something crazy like spinach. All right, so I've thought about it. I'm thinking that our best bet, we're still going to have to go with that land, I think. But what we might do is just reseed it, right? Get rid of the spinach off it complete, because I don't even know how much money I need to rent that spinach harvester. It's so much money. That's like one of the most expensive machines in a game, I feel like. Let's go back over here. Oh boy, I can't believe it. What bad luck. What terrible luck. The only other option I would have is to get one of these that is like the conventional crops, but there's not really a good field for me to do that on. All these fields are pretty expensive. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the field we're on. Number 71. We're gonna buy this one, and we're gonna have to get just the cheapest equipment possible and reseed this guy. It's only 1.1 acres, so it's not gonna be like too much of a hassle. Let's look at it here. Let's do a quick walk around of our land. Oh yeah, it's tiny. It's tiny. We're not going to make much money off this field, but it will be ours and it will be something. So let's go ahead. Let's just buy it. Number 71, purchase. Yes. Oh, okay. We own a field. We officially own a field. Oh, that feels good. Now, I also do need a place that I can lay my head down and sleep. So let's see if there's anything I have in here. Farmhouses. There's a $470 tent, which we actually can't even afford. Oh boy, yeah, okay. That's probably what we're gonna have to get, is just a tent and maybe slap it down right on the edge here. Jeez, I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. I'm not sure what to do yet.
Are you serious?
I'm still having to, like process the whole spinach fiasco here. Okay, I've done a little bit of thinking, and I think I know what I'm going to do with this field now. It's not going to be easy. It's going to involve potentially having to rent equipment, but it should let us make this profitable without needing a harvester, well, we will need a trailer, never mind. But a lot of the stuff that you would normally need to do crops, I don't think we're going to need in order to make this field actually work for us. So that is kind of living in my head right now. I'm tossing it around. But really, to make anything work, we're going to need a little bit more money before we can do anything. So I do think I need to do one more contract before we can really consider that we've actually done enough today. So let me look in here and see what we got. I think to finish it out, this one will be real easy right here. $16.50 for a nice easy bale wrapping contract. Those usually go super duper quick. So let me hop over here and pick this stuff up. We'll shoot over to that field and we'll finish strong here, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have a mega farm before long, guys.
A few inches later.
All right, field number 29 is what we're looking for. And how many bales do we got? Just 5 bales. Wow, that's incredibly easy. Let me go ahead and unfold this guy. These look like big bales too, huh? We'll turn automatic drop on. We'll lower the baler. And do I have to turn this into work mode or anything? No, I guess not. I just have to back up into the bale and off it goes. Okay, I don't even have to turn it on. Let's see, is this gonna, yeah, there we go. It picks it up. Okay, so I just got to go and do that 5 times and then we'll make a $1,000. Nice. Man, that would be awesome if you could do this in real life. Just wrap 5 bales, make $1,000. That's pretty good. Man, for some reason this tractor goes super slow in reverse. Not sure what's up with that. Is it just not a powerful tractor? Maybe because the front is missing? Where's the engine on this thing? Yeah, I feel like having a front is a pretty important part of your vehicle. It should be the last one we have to do. And then we can consider this complete. And let's get a real good view of that wrapping action here. So there's our, is this grass? I don't even know what this is. I think this is a grass field, pretty sure. And this is gonna be some delicious silage pretty soon. Maybe some cow somewhere is gonna be enjoying it. And off you go. Contract complete. Okay, beautiful. Let me hop out of this thing. Let's go ahead and complete you. All right. We now have $1,572. Let's go ahead and zip on over to our field real quick because we are going to figure out our sleeping situation ASAP. Now, which side do I want to get this on? I don't know how much room we're going to have for this thing. That's the problem. Let's look. Oh yeah, we could easily fit it almost on the road itself. I don't think I want it to be on the road though. Rotate this a little bit so it's catty corner, and maybe we'll go right there and right to the edge if we can. Right there. Okay, let's take a look at our handiwork, see how this is. All right, not bad, not bad. So now we have a place to sleep. What do we got here? Some furnaces, bottle of water, laundry basket. Why do we have a laundry basket? Well, I guess we are living here, so we would need to do laundry. We've got a cooler, another thing over here for a friend, I guess. I don't know. Is the laundry any different in that one? It sure is. It looks like bright, colorful, and that's whites and dark. Well, it's, you know, you got to separate the laundry, right? That is important. But yeah, good first day, productive first day. We made some good cash. We got our first field, which right there is a very big hurdle in this entire challenge. Getting any sort of land or anything is a big first step, but we need vehicles too. That's going to be the second big step, and that might even be the harder step, because having this land could be like a false sense of like accomplishment, and we still have a long way to go. Oh, 10 million seems impossible if I think about it right now. Look at these weeds. Quite beautiful. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, 10 million seems so far away at this point that I don't even really want to think about it. If you guys have any suggestions that you think would work in this series on how I can make this money, leave it in the comments section down below. I'm very interested to see what kind of strategies you guys can come up with aside from what we just did right now. There's probably other YouTubers out there that have done this challenge. I haven't watched any of those, so I have like no prior knowledge of what people are doing to do this. So I'm going at it the way I think would be the most efficient and best way to go at it. But let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed and you got the notifications on as well. It is absolutely free and it lets you keep up with the videos, so when one drops, you won't miss it. But as always, guys, have yourself a beautiful day, and I will see each and every one of you on the next one.